best off-the-bench scorer in the NBA this year.
Coming in off the bench, I can be that spark.
Herro fires it up with the buzzer.
As a new dad, he is playing for something even bigger.
It's the best feeling, in the world.
And now he has a why.
While never forgetting about those around him.
We're not just basketball players. A lot of us love to give back and be a part of this whole city.
It all start with this. It all start in the community.
And continuing to put his own stamp on his style.
The winner for Best Dressed, Tyler Herro!
In year number 3, his skills are limitless.
Oh, he went in! Making shots when he's not even trying.
He's super talented. He has all the ability in the world.
It's been a perfect year so far for me, being able to mesh in with these great group of guys.
Inside the Heat, Tyler Herro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Heat. I am Jason Jackson. In his 3rd season with the Miami Heat, Tyler Herro is shining brighter than ever before. Primarily leading the second unit, he is breaking records and is already leading the way for the Sixth Man of the Year award. He had a transformative summer, getting his mind and body right. But his biggest change came in a very small package when his daughter was born in mid-September. Here we go, gang, in 3, 2. Tyler, back in the fall, September to be specific, the most wonderful thing in the world happened.
Yeah.
You became a father. Talk to me about this beautiful little girl, Zaya Elise Herro, and what you're loving most about being a dad.
I mean, I love every part of it. It's the best feeling, in the world, as you know. I got a lot of favorite things about it, but I think just being able to come home, every single day, from work, or if it's a road trip, being able to come home to her, it's amazing.
He's growing into who he's going to be in this league. I think we're all proud of him, especially me. And now he has a why.
And you started off right before she was born with a mission.
Yep.
And it was about changing your body, elevating your game.
It's my first real off season where I'm able to, focus on, different things that I want to work on. One is being able to get stronger.
He's added, 10 plus pounds of muscle. That was one of his important goals.
Every day, he's just been on himself, waking up early in the morning, late at night. And he's really developed that ownership in his craft.
He is a workaholic in trying to refine his game.
The piece many believe will make this team go from good to elite is Tyler Herro.
This summer was really big for me personally, to keep my body together, try to take a leap in my game, make that next step. I think it's been going well so far, but just continuing to get better, and I'm not where I want to be yet.
Another opportunity to get better presented itself over the summer.
Heat guard Tyler Herro playing for head coach Eric Spoelstra this week as part of the USA Select team put together to help the national team get ready for the Olympics.
It's unique because I'm able to, just continue to, build a strong relationship with Coach Spo. I plan on, playing for him for a while, and that's my plan, and I hope that happens. So I think this experience for both of us is big.
There is absolutely nothing you could do during a summer that could surpass the type of experience that not only Tyler will get, but all the guys from the Select team competing against the very best that we have in this country.
Those guys who went over to Tokyo, to be able to, compete against those guys for a couple of days, and, I played really well out there, and it just gave me more confidence, that I belong and I can be, just as good as those guys.
Do you want to be with those guys in the next Olympics?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course.
That banner? It's nice to see that thing go up for Bam and realize there's a possibility because you're already in the system for that to be for you, right?
Yeah, no doubt. First, just to see Bam's name up there is amazing. Having his name in the banner so early, that would be a dream come true for me as well. Hopefully in a couple of years.
As your time in the NBA has grown, so has your brand. How much do you enjoy that aspect of what this platform provides for you?
Yeah, it's really important. That was, something that me and, my team kind of, wanted to emphasize going into the league. I feel like I can be, really marketable, not just in Miami, but everywhere, across the globe, and trying to just be a part of something great. We feel like we have a great brand and a great platform to be able to push our brand. So the brand is always evolving, I should say.
Yeah. I need some of that goat fuel, by the way.
We got you.
Get me going. I'm working hard.
Yeah, we got you.
Television, radio, TV show. Get your boy rolling. We can't have an Inside the Heat Tyler Herro without talking about fashion.
The winner of the 2021 SI Award for Best Dressed is Tyler Herro.
Talk to us about what you think about as you continue to put a stamp in the fashion world with your own tastes.
Growing up, that was like one of my, things that my dad always taught me, was just being presentable. I'm a basketball player. When I was younger, obviously, it was a dream. So just being presentable and then putting my own twists and turns to what I wear. I just try to show up classy, presentable, and rock out.
Welcome back to Inside the Heat. Tyler Herro is a leader when it comes to Heat culture and is always willing to do whatever it takes to help his team. This boy wonder is surrounded by many teammates that are helping him grow along the way as he becomes the star he is destined to be. He looks and feels different this season, and that credit goes to his hard work and determination. In year 3, you are clearly shining. That oftentimes is a true indicator of the good player versus the great player. That jump that a player makes in that 3rd year. What do you feel different on the court?
Just more comfortable. The game is really slowed down, and then just more, role clarity of, what my role is.
Tyler Herro makes it look easy. It's not.
Just having a great group of guys around me, teammates, coaches, staff, really just everybody. It's been a perfect year so far for me personally, just being able to mesh in with this great group of guys.
Where do you think the greatest growth is for you from year 1 to now?
I think just being more mature, on the court. Starting, may have a couple of nights where I start slow, but I'm able to keep playing, stay confident, and, I may miss the first 5 and I'll make the next 6 or whatever it may be, but just staying confident and knowing that I can impact the game in other ways besides just scoring the ball.
Herro putting it on a silver platter for a bam throwdown.
Being the top reserve for this team, being the top reserve in the NBA, and you guys were having this conversation, has its plus.
Oh, it went in! Tyler Herro making shots when he's not even trying.
But you're also, most nights, replacing Kyle. What are you learning being basically Kyle's replacement when he moves off the floor? What is injected into your space because of it?
I've learned a lot already from Kyle. Just the way he's so even keeled throughout every game, every practice, never gets too high, never gets too low. So just watching him every day, I'm able to learn a lot.
Love the mentorship.
For me, I just go out there and be who I am. I can't be anybody else. I can go out there and I lead by example. And my example is just to work hard.
How do things change when you guys are on the floor together?
He helps me get into my spots. He'll hit me in transition, or he'll get me to a scoring area, and he just makes it easy for me.
Fast pace, Lowry, Herro, triple. Got it!
Tyler Tuesday is still a thing, I understand.
Tyler Tuesday? Taco Tuesday.
And so when you think about your time with Jimmy, how has that evolved, and what does he continue to instill in you?
The way he just motivates me and pushes me every single day. Everybody has their own ways of leading, and Kyle and Jimmy are different in their ways of leading, but I think the two of them, I can learn from them. On any given day, I can learn something new.
Tyler, touchdown pass to Jimmy. Throw down.
There's a lot of monikers that kind of flip around you, the nickname status. Where are we right now? Because you're not a baby anymore. Those days are over, right? So what are you going with? What's the best term if we're not calling you by your government name? What should we be calling?
Whatever they want, man. Whatever they want. Baby Goat, Boy Wonder, whatever.
My new role on radio, I'm trying to figure out new ways to describe your runner, your teardrop, your, what do you call it? Do you have a name for it yet, by the way?
Instead of Baby Goat, we're going to do Baby Float.
Baby Float. Baby Float, we kind of worked together. Because we needed a name for that shot, right?
Yeah, right.
Can that be a part of just what we refer to in your space?
Yeah, for sure. Baby Float. Got to get back to the floater a little bit more often. Kind of got away from it, but can bring it back to Baby Float for sure.
I want that thing to stick now. Yeah. There should be T-shirts and bumper stickers.
That's
and
what I'm saying. I was waiting for the shirts. What's going on?
Exactly. The third year means you have new guys. So you are a guy that people can turn to and go, okay, so how does this work around here? You're still a young man, but you're growing in your experience. How are you developing, in your view, as a leader?
Just trying to be more vocal. I think it comes with being comfortable and being around guys, building a relationship with them. Knowing how to talk to each and every teammate. Some guys react different than others. So just being able to know who I'm talking to and communicate with them. What I need and what they may need, and just trying to be as good as a young leader as I can.
Welcome back to Inside the Heat. Tyler Herro has made it his mission to dive into the Miami community since his first day here. Through his foundation work in the city, he is changing lives and giving back in various ways, and he isn't stopping anytime soon. After dealing with a global pandemic this past summer, he was finally able to be back in person with the kids, and that's something he is grateful for.
I like your shoes.
Tyler, after the time we all had to rearrange our lives and work through pandemic living, we were able to kind of come out, and this summer you were back in front of kids, really for the first time, giving back, teaching camps. How refreshing was it to actually be able to, as Shane Battier tells us all the time, touch the people? Yeah,
it was amazing. Just being able to, my first off season, we were able to obviously put the work in, but another important part of the brand and off season was being able to give back, go get into the communities.
It feels to be famous.
Feels good, I get to be a role model for you guys and try to make you guys look up to me and do things the right way. I think it's extremely important, just to get out of the house and interact with, their peers, other kids that are their age, and get a new experience. I'm sure with all the great, staff members, we have here with the Heat, they're able to learn a lot.
Tyler made sure to even take it a step further, expanding his reach with the youth during his foundation's first basketball camps in two very special places.
Your team knows where to be, right? If you're going to have a Tyler Herro basketball camp, Milwaukee and Kentucky, they're busting at the seams, right? I mean, they can't get enough of you. What inspired you to give back to those two cities?
Being, from Milwaukee, obviously I had to go back to my hometown, and a lot of those kids look up to me, and I come from the same place as them, and it all started, at the place where we held the camp, which would just show them that anything's possible. And then getting back to Lexington was important to me, obviously being there for almost a year and just being able to give back. So that's what it's all about.
That Big Blue Nation sees you coming, boy. They get all riled up. Yeah. You don't have to be humble about that one.
As his foundation continues to grow, so does his footprint and his events.
The T Herro Foundation is dedicated to improving and inspiring the heroes of tomorrow. We pretty much just utilize our resources in regards to encouraging kids and trying to promote initiatives through wellness, physical play, and creativity. Today we're here at Gibson Park. We were doing a backpack giveaway along with helping with a food drive. I actually packed the backpacks. There's 2 notebooks, a ruler, you know, a binder, some pencils, and my cereal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
2, there you go. Growing up, for me, it was always, you know, just wanting to give back, you know, when I eventually had that platform that I have now. So just trying to inspire the youth throughout the city of Miami.
It's very cool meeting a basketball player that put on from a city. It all start with this. It all start in the community to make sure everybody get what they want.
Anything I can do to, you know, get back in the community and help as much as I can, I love to do.
Thank you, Tyler.
And for Tyler, the holidays are always an opportunity he uses to be engulfed in his Miami community.
And this holiday season, you started things off great. You had your own Thanksgiving event, and you're impacting families in that space. You're impacting families in this city where you live and work. And it was a family affair. Katya was there with you, and you're able to share that with her. What does that mean to you?
So it means, you know, everything. Just trying to, like I said, give back with the platform that we have.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I want, you know, the city of Miami to know, you know, that we're not just basketball players. A lot of us, you know, love to give back and get into the communities and you know, really be a part of this whole city. So, you know, it meant a lot.
What are some of the continued goals you have for growing the work you want to do?
I just want to make this, you know, an annual thing, you know, every single year. You know, we do Thanksgiving, back to school, Christmas, you know, some things in the summer, you know, the camps, just different things that we make annual every single year that, you know, fans and people in need can look forward to, and they can really rely on us when the holiday seasons come around. You know, we want to be able to help and provide for families, you know, all year round.
Welcome back to Inside the Heat. Tyler Herro is on track in his 3rd season to break various records for the Heat and in the NBA as well. He is developing into a primetime player, leading the 2nd unit and being on the floor during crunch time when it matters most. We like to call it Tyler time. His motivation is simple: do whatever it takes to win.
The shot clock. Tyler rises, fires, hits the 3. Everybody on their feet. Tyler Herro is just that.
Tyler Herro is Mr. Instant Offense off the bench.
Tyler, you are primarily leading a 2nd unit for this team. How have you embraced this role, and what are your goals when you enter the game?
I've embraced this, you know, the 6-man role for what it is. You know, I feel like coming in off the bench as the first guy, I can, you know, be that spark off the bench.
Herro from downtown. Kaboom. The igniter. Tyler Herro, the best off the bench scorer in the NBA this year.
Ability to be able to handle, to make plays, to be able to score at 3 different levels. Tyler checks all those boxes, and he's young, so there's still you know, great room for growth.
Herro bouncing through. Well, you love the diversity in his offensive portfolio.
Tyler's dynamic offense is one of the many pieces that create the Heat's effective 2nd unit.
Benson fires it left to Tyler, fires for 3 and rips the net.
Anyone on the bench, you know, feels like they can start. So at that point, we just try to come in and make sure that there's no drop off once that 2nd unit gets in.
Oh, talk about some Miami mash.
We know all Tyler's gifts, so we know he's one of those dudes that can score. He's not backing down from anybody, and he'll take the challenge any day.
You're out here breaking records. After 7 games, you scored 157 points, which was the most a player coming off the bench has scored in NBA history.
Oh, knocked away. Nice defense in there. Got it back and puts it in. Oh, my goodness, what a shot by Herro.
Young man has no fear.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's only 7 games. It's all right.
It's the history of the league, man.
It's only 7 games.
We're celebrating 75 years. A lot of dudes have had that type of rip.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, it's only 7 games, and we got a lot more games to play.
All right, well, let's do some Heat history. Let's see if this moves at all. You have the most 20-point games off the bench in Heat history.
Herro, 4-3. Tyler Herro, that young fella can do it all.
The only player in Heat history to have 2 30-point games off the bench so far. Ever. No one's ever done this. I'm trying to move you. Records mean something. I know it's probably when you're not playing, right, which is a long way away. But it's got to feel good to put an imprint on this logo.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I feel like my end goal isn't to be coming off the bench. Every day is to get better, whatever records come with it, I guess. But at the end of the day, we want to set records as a starter. So
I understand.
For sure.
You're exploding in this particular role. They happen to hand out an award, by the way.
Yeah.
For being the best sixth man in the league. Would you like to have it?
No, definitely. I would love to have that.
The piece many believe will make this team go from good to elite is Tyler Herro.
Here comes Herro downhill. Oh, that was pretty. A burst from Herro for the basket.
Herro fires it up with the buzzer. Oh, he packs it in. Tyler Herro at the buzzer.
He's super talented. You know, he has all the ability in the world. And, you know, for us, a lot of times it's just put him in situations to be successful and stay out of his way.
Herro, step back 3 over Brogdon. Kaboom. That man is cold-blooded.
Tell us your plan to get this team back to where you found yourself your rookie year, fighting for a championship, and then obviously that next step, being able to hold that trophy.
I think the important thing is just sticking together, fighting through the ups and downs, really just communicating.
Deflected and stolen by Herro. Bam was back there against Martin.
You know, this team has the talent and the makeup to do what we did my rookie year. I like our chances. We got the guys, the experience, the great mix of veterans and young guys. I think we can do it.
Would you like to take the studio with you? I think
that's the plan.
We can let him have it, right?
That's the plan.
You want to strap this right on the luxury vehicle and get this across the way?
Yeah, that's the plan.
His expectations for himself and his team are clear, and we know that Tyler Herro is determined to help his team reach the mountaintop once again. He has so much more to give to this organization and the city, and we're so lucky to be along for the ride. Thank you so much for joining us and enjoying this edition of Inside the Heat. I am Jason Jackson.